When I was younger, maybe 7, I had my first digital camera for a birthday and I was just so obsessed. And then I thought, can I combine my two loves, football and cameras? And it started here, just behind me. I was on this patio and I was, freestyling after school.
I find it therapeutic to paint, so putting it into a video shares the satisfaction.
Creating music it's something I've always naturally done ever since I was a teenager. It was never something I questioned when I was doing it. It was always something I found myself doing quite naturally.
I create because it's fun. There's not much to it. I create because it's fun.
I think it's powerful to share creativity. I think it brings happiness to people's lives.
Collabing is the best way to grow your account and just to meet people in general.
Collaboration is having people bounce off each other to create something special.
You are never going to give yourself everything you need. You're never going to teach yourself everything you need. You need to interact with other creators.
The only way I can push myself is to sit in front of someone who knows more than I do about something. I love not knowing in front of someone who does know. And together we're going to make something that's phenomenal.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? I'm bad.
Thank you.
So I'm Nifa. I'm a dancer and content creator. I've made, some of your favorite dance challenges, and I'm about good vibes and good energy. I just dance because I enjoy it, and I hope that other people enjoy it too. So I give you tutorials, I give you just entertaining, chilled pieces, I give you challenges to do. I love my followers. They're like a little family, and they're just really supportive. They're mainly positive, they're really interactive, so yeah, I love them for that.
So my name's Ewan, or EAB Skills. I'm a football freestyler. I produce content that's very much in the football space, so it can be recreations of professional footballers, tutorials, trick shots, very much about passing it on what I know to the next generations. Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new freestyle tutorial today on the EAB Skills Instagram.
Hi. Come in. So my name is Jack Garrett and I'm a musician and producer from London. If I feel safe and bored, I know I'm in the wrong place.
I'm Fat Cap Sprays, and I'm a London-based street artist and content creator. Everything around me is inspiration.
There's so many people on the platforms nowadays. You have to stand out, not just image quality, but also the content as well.
I'm super excited for this project. I feel like it's a great way to get 4 different individuals that do completely different things together. So we've got the football freestyler, we've got the street artist, and we've got the music artist, and then I'm a dancer. That's amazing. It's a sick combination.
It's a really cool opportunity, I think, for different creators to come together and to kind of take different aspects from each other.
I'm just excited to see how the other creators who have completely different skills to me all bounce off each other. I'm quite excited to see how the end product's going to look.
Collaborating is great. I love to collaborate.
I can't do keepy ups. I can't. I can dance a bit and I've never picked up a spray can in my entire life, but I'm so looking forward to seeing what the music that I'm doing, how that gets reimagined by other artists.
Hi guys.
Hi mate.
Hey, right.
Okay, so Jack, you are the guy who's producing the music for this piece, so there's a lot of pressure on you, mate. What have you been thinking when you've been producing the song?
I found a beat that I was working on years ago that kind of has the energy that I think a project like this needs. This is the kind of vibe of it. This is a big drop. I mean, I got no idea if you heard any of that, but
That sounded so good.
Nice, mate. Like a lot of the songs I tried to edit to are, have big drops like that as well.
similar kind of energy, sure.
I think it was nice what Fat Cap just said, because obviously we're going to be transitioning between all of ourselves. So it's nice, like you said, little pockets there where we can transition into.
I could kind of mimic that with my movement and have like really bold movement.
And I'm already thinking about on that drop, I'm hitting it around the world, I'm hitting a 360 around the
Yeah.
world. So yeah, it's all going to come into place, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is going to be amazing. No, I'm really honoured to be working with you guys, to be honest.
Likewise, absolutely the same.
Yeah, no, it's going to be sick.
Really cool to collaborate.
Really, really looking forward to seeing what we will come up with.
It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for the day. Guys, I will see you then.
Thanks, mate.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
See you later, guys. So the kit that I'm using is the Canon EOS R6. I love using this camera because the video quality, first and foremost, that's paramount for me. We can shoot at 4K at 60 frames per second, which is absolutely seamless. And we can also shoot at 120 frames per second in full HD. So if you want to get any slow-mos, it's just absolutely brilliant.
I'm using the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. It's great for vertical videos and it's just really lightweight, so it's easy for me. Look at the quality, guys.
So the piece of kit I've been using is the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III, and it records my content just the way I want it. I really love how powerful the colours look, and it captures them how I want them to be seen.
I'm using this, so I'm using the Canon EOS RP. Using this camera has been a dream because it's made it easier for me to have images in my head and for me to create those images in the real world. In the same way that when I make music, I have sounds in my head. My job as a musician is to make those sounds real.
I think the one feature that is absolutely key for me is the autofocus. I'm moving right, left, forwards, backwards. But autofocus is absolutely brilliant, and it can, I can be moving in and out and it's just always there, never drops out.
At full HD, it shoots 120 frames per second, which allows me to capture that dusty flame effect beautifully.
So the Bluetooth remote is really convenient because for me, I can set up the camera, take off the Bluetooth remote and start it where I'm standing. Or if I'm just vlogging, I can have it on the side and press start. Also, I'm spontaneous sometimes, so I just want to be able to record. It's such a nice day. Honestly, I just want to record to appreciate the sun and I have a memory of it.
I had to play around with the video function today. The focus tracking on it was really fascinating. I'm quite an active mover when I'm performing. Having something that's going to track me no matter where I am is obviously a deal breaker. It means I don't have to have someone else in the room.
As an artist, I really want my content to reflect the quality that I produce in person. The G7X Mark III allows me just to set the camera up on the side, press record, and I feel comfortable that it's going to capture quality content, so I can just focus on painting.
So for my performance for this project, M50 Mark II is going to be used to basically capture everything I need to think of. With choreography, I tend to just freestyle a lot, so that's going to be great for that. And then I get to just vlog the experience. I'm really looking forward to just walking around and just vlogging everything and just capturing everything. Yeah, so on a break, we've been recording the whole day.
Be able to obviously, flip the screen round, I can see what I'm doing, and when you're trying to practice for something, you want to see it instantly.
I'm very aware that on the day everyone else is doing kind of very physical performances, and I want to make sure that I am in the melody I write, in the music that I write, representing the energy that everyone else is. And I'm not as fit as them, I know, but that's just gonna be, I'm just gonna have to get through it.
So my part in the performance is making the background art, which I really hope complements the performers.
So right now, I'm thinking footwork, I'm thinking hips, I'm thinking a lot of just big, movement. With specifically Ewan, I'm hoping that he can teach me a football trick or two so I can interpret it you know, in a dance.
Yeah, so me and Niffy, there's a real cool shot where the football is going to transition between the two of us. So I'm hopefully going to teach her a few things, and she'll teach me definitely a few things about dancing, because I'm definitely not a dancer.
The other content creators, there's a lot more pressure on, because they've got to perform a certain thing with the camera on them, and they've got to do it over and over again until they get it right.
There's definitely a few things that I'm worried about on the day. The main thing would be dropping the football and that spatial awareness. But I'm pretty confident that'll be fine.
I feel better going into that warehouse, into that shoot, knowing that everyone else trusts me and I trust them. It's the only way that projects like this get made, is if you have an amount of trust in who you're working with.
I didn't even recognise Fat Cat because he doesn't kind of put his face anywhere. So we had half a conversation before I realised it was him.
Shoot day, look at this for you.
So everyone's just setting up, all the lighting's going up. You get to this point where it's really exciting. You just want to get on set now.
Makeup done, hair done, outfit on, I'm ready.
Yeah, I feel great. I'm keen to get started.
I like the fact that I get to play with these like pillars, I get to move around in the space, and I get to interact with Ewan.
Yeah, we've been teaching this one, so the little shoulder pop with the football. So she does shoulder pop in dance, I do it with the football, so it's a nice little collab there.
Always a challenge on shoots like this or on things like this is I always get a bit scared that I'm just going to mess up and that I'm going to be the reason that we have to cut, start everything again. That's exciting though, that's fun. That's like a fun bit about doing stuff like this.
It's going really well, but I'm struggling with the ball, like, you see?
I've been trying to match the performance of everyone else by making sure that I'm playing with all the emotion and kind of energy that I can give.
Yeah, it's going great. It's all coming together.
Right, stand by, music! You're doing camera moves through an environment and trying to make that look cinematic. And then you've got the added layer of having artists and performers in a space where they've got to work together and perform. Can be quite challenging.
I think Niffy's upstairs doing her bit with Ewan. We got Fat Cat back there who's putting the outline together for the design that he's been putting on the wall. So yeah, everyone's just doing their bit, and I think in a minute we're all going to come together and kind of finish the piece off.
So the third setup is when we all meet together finally.
I think the most impressive thing has been Jack playing the guitar like over and over again for his shots. Like he never misses a note.
I've just seen a little bit from behind the scenes, and yeah, they all look awesome together.
Yeah, done. It's bittersweet, you know. Now I've made these friends, I want to collaborate more, and I want to be in the space with them more.
It sparked ideas for what I can do with other people that are not in the same space as me going forward.
Definitely, Ewan and I have spoken about it a couple of times during the day, so we're definitely going to do something.
We've seen today how we all work together really well, and our skills combine to make really nice pieces, so why not do more?